Hair and makeup. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Where's My Anime. This is Where's My Anime episode 16. I'm your boy Jay Scama. This is my boy Dap. We welcome everybody to the show. Thank you for tuning in last week. Thank you for tuning in tonight. How was your weekend, man? What you was up to? How was your week? How'd your week go?
It's busy,
Yeah, man,
man.
I'm still ask you
Busy.
that, man.
It's busy, man. I wish you knew how busy it was, man. Just shit going south when it should just be a regular working day.
It ain't quite happened like that this week, did it?
Nah, did not. Did not
Not at all.
whatsoever. But roll with the punches. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it punching. Driving and
Hey, no
surviving.
doubt. No doubt, man. Hey, so you think this is a pretty good week for anime, or how you feeling about this week of anime content?
Uh, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad week. I wouldn't say it was. Yeah, it was a good week. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was good. I can appreciate it. It's an appreciative week. Still got its problems here
Yeah.
and there, but it was appreciative.
All right. So, oh man, so we got some news that came out this week. I don't know if everybody's privy to it, but on this show we never had the opportunity to cover Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer will be dropping this year, September 12th, 2025. The first of the trilogy movies, Infinity Castle, is coming out. I'm a Demon Slayer fan. I've been down since day one when Demon Slayer came out. I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, I say excited. I am. Uh,
Looking forward.
I'm looking forward to it being over with, right? And I hope that they end it on a good note. I'm not totally against the whole like, oh, it's the end of the series. We're gonna, dump out movies about it. However, if the shit is fire, dog, if the shit is fire, that's my only criteria. Like, if you're gonna do a trilogy movie to end the series, it better be fire. I mean, I don't want to see no filler. I don't care about character development anymore. We need to see the big boss fights. We need to see Tanjiro, go above and beyond. We need to see Zangetsu fucking do his thing. Finally, his finally got his eyes open. But we just need to see that now, and we already know the animation is going to be epic, right? Like, they're taking their time, they're gonna doing
Yeah.
it. I mean, you're gonna be in the movie theater watching this. Like, we already know the animation is gonna be hell, right? But the execution, the choreography, all that, it better be on point. And I would expect nothing less. So, with that being said, Demon Slayer got a release date. Um, the first of three of the trilogy movies coming out, the end of the series. And then also too, we'll be covering Windbreaker. Season 2 is dropping next month in April, so we'll be covering that as it gets released. Um, this is a new anime to me. Have you watched it before, Deb?
Nope. Never even heard of it before. I thought you were talking about the pants.
Yeah, man. So, from what I hear, man, it's not a bad anime. It was a lot of hype surrounding it when it first came out. Some people felt like it delivered. Some people, honestly felt like it was alright. But it's one of those animes, man. Like, I seen clips of it. I seen some of the fight scenes in it. I think it's worthy to at least give it a try. I don't think it's a terrible amount of episodes, like, between 24 and 25, something like that in season one. So, with that being
Not bad.
said, I'm gonna catch up to it, and by the time it dropped in April, we'll be reviewing it on the show. And then leading up to April, we'll be doing a couple of reviews on season one, just as a little refresher for everybody. And then, did we get any more announcements? I know Windbreaker came
Uh,
out.
yeah, man. I'm not even gonna try to butcher it, but S Frontier and Solo Leveling crossover. We got that coming. See what that's about. Um,
Yeah.
Off camera, me and Jay Salma have not watched S Frontier. I just watched an episode and a half of the first episode, and I'm not gonna lie, for an intro episode, it's different. I do like the different. It pulls me in a different kind of way. So let me watch the rest of the episode and well, the rest of the season and see what I think about it. But I know you're a lot further than I am. Jay Sama, what you thinking about S Frontier so far?
I mean, well, based off your 4 episode rule, I think I'm on episode 4 or 5 right now. It's I mean, it grabbed my attention, right? And that could be a little biased just because it's doing a crossover with Solo Leveling. And I told you, like,
Yeah,
I already told you, I said, yo, they doing a crossover with Solo Leveling. I'm gonna watch it because Solo Leveling is in it. Jin Woo's in it, and I have to understand what he's going up against, or who he's collaborating with. So I gotta watch it either way. But I don't feel like it's a chore watching it. After the 4th episode, so I'm drawn into it. I don't know if this is something I probably would have picked up just on my own. Like, oh, let me see what this is about. With the bird head man.
yeah.
Kind of throws it off a little bit. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's straight, man. After the 4th episode or whatnot, can't lie about that.
I will say though, man, it's probably worth us watching it anyway, even if we didn't watch S Frontier, because just from what they've been doing already with Solo Leveling, I wouldn't put it past them that whatever happens in this crossover still bleeds in into the rest of the anime, which would be fucking phenomenal.
You think so?
Man, if they was to miss that mark, man, like I'd be exaggerating if I said I would be disappointed because it's just been straight fire from here on out as it is already. So like it really wouldn't mean much, but just for them to actually catch those little details and be like, hey, man, I mean, we already did it in this crossover. It's basically our anime. Let's go ahead and bring it over to the mainstream, to the main line story too. Like that'll just be great. It'll be great.
Yeah, I think that would be fire, bro.
Yeah, especially if it goes both ways too. Like S Frontier takes stuff from the crossover too and brings it over to the anime. Like that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be fire, man. I mean, I just wonder if it's gonna be a collaboration or it's gonna be like a head to head. Like either way, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see. Or it could be both,
Yeah,
right? Like it could be both. Like they can
yeah,
go head to head at first and then
yeah,
collaborate and take out like a
yeah.
crazy enemy from one of their universes. Like I'm down with that too.
I could do just from like the sheer. I think I only seen like 15 minutes of the first episode. I could already see the main
Yeah,
character from S Frontier seeing Jin Woo and be like, "Oh yeah, that's the real boss right there. That's the final boss. I'm gonna take his ass out." And then they go
yeah,
fucking fight, and then the actual real boss pops up, like, "Oh, I guess we need to team up to take out this dude." Like I can see that.
yeah, for sure,
So,
for sure.
but I'm here for it.
Um,
We're gonna watch it and talk about it.
yeah, for sure. Hey, if you just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 16. We're just getting started tonight.
Yes,
And of
sir.
course, like we always do, you know what time it is. That before we get into anything, we got to turn up. So, hey, if you listen out there, turn your headphones up. We got to rock.
New
Hey,
music coming out soon.
hey,
We gonna
hey,
change up this theme song.
yeah, yeah, new theme music. We got DJ Nap over there. Produce engineers for music. We got some new music coming. So be on the lookout.
Yes, sir.
We gotta turn up. We gotta turn up, man. Hey, each and every episode, man, we gotta turn up from the beginning. We gotta bring the energy, man. We appreciate everybody coming out here tonight, watching us. We do have a little something special for our fans tonight. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. One of our old faithful fans out here, Black Love by Design. Hey, fellas. Hey, what's going on? Appreciate
Top
you
of the
for
morning.
tuning in tonight. Top of the morning. Yeah, go ahead and dance, huh? um, hey, so tonight I'm thinking about it as we're going through the show. But we will be giving away 2 pop figurines tonight. We'll be giving away a super, not super, but yeah, Super Saiyan God
Oh yeah.
Vegeta, as you can see. And then one of my favorites, we're gonna be giving away a Kenpachi Zaraki pop figurine tonight. You know what I'm saying? The rules and how it's gonna work. I'm thinking about it in my mind right now as we go. As we're talking, it might be like a little anime trivia question, or it might be whoever's first to comment. All right, so just tune in. When I let you know when to do it, do it. Get activated. You know what I'm saying? And you can have one of these sitting on one of your trophy walls in the crib.
Hey, I'm competing too, so y'all better go fast.
Yeah, man. Just send your info to. I'll post our email link in the comments, and just send us an email. Get you. We'll get your information. Send it off to you. But without further ado, man. Um, we're gonna be starting the show off with One Punch Man season 2, episode 5 tonight. This is one of those animes that we're reviewing again, just to, in preparation, I guess, for season 3 coming out this year. So, oldie but goodie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One Punch Man season 2 has turned out to be a good season. I am impressed by it. I like how it's moving. I didn't particularly like the first episode, but I feel like it's on track, man. It's on track to be a good season for sure.
just like the first season, man. Like, I think it probably has more character development. Just that there's more characters involved in the second season. I think it's safe to say
Yeah,
that. But yeah,
yeah,
it's just still rolling good, just as good as the first season to me. Apparently,
yeah,
the second season didn't hit as good for other people, but I didn't see the ending yet. Granted, it's been over since I didn't know it came out 2019, and we covered it
yeah.
6 years later.
Oldie but goodie,
Man, it'd be
you
like
know.
that. Yeah, it'd be like that. Sometimes you got to go back and watch the old stuff to appreciate the old stuff. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure,
But yeah,
man.
man. Episode. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what do you think about episode 5?
Yeah, man. I liked it, man. This episode was more focused on Saitama joining the tournament to win some money, so we get to
Yeah,
see some. I didn't even realize they started showing the flashbacks that Snake was in season 1 when he kept trying to jump uh Genos and Saitama, but it was dope to see him come back in the tournament and compete. He beat his first opponent and then come back through fighting the second opponent and he got washed. Um, and then the whole dynamic too, like I'm still trying to understand. I can't remember the dude's name or pronounce it for that matter. The I ain't gonna say the bad, but like the highly skilled guy. I was his philosophy was I'm stronger to make life easier. And he's just as strong as an S ranker, but he's just chilling, doing stuff in the tournament to just breeze through life. Like I'm trying to
yeah,
figure his angle. Other than that part, I feel like he has like some other background story to him too that probably be revealed when he goes against Saitama. But
yeah,
yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see more action from him because that first his first match where he's fighting again, I can't remember his name. I apologize, but somebody who idolizes Lightning Max, he comes through like I'm gonna test out my new ultimate move on you. I've been practicing. I think he's the perfect opponent. Starts doing
yeah,
cartwheels, jumps in the air, does some flips, and comes through with a double axle kick. And bro just side steps and roundhouses. Like I was
yeah.
like, that was clean. That's probably gonna be that might have to be a thumbnail. It was
Hey, man.
clean.
Yeah, the fight choreography of that whole little tournament is pretty dope. If you ask me, uh, th- so I don't think they touched on it too much in episode 5, but this whole dynamic of martial artists
Yeah.
and heroes, I think, makes a very compelling point of the character development in season 2 of One Punch Man. Right, like I like how it's it's seen as like heroes really are out there for the glory, and the martial artists are really out there for the skills and being honorable, right? Like I like
Sure.
the tension that is bringing on both sides. So yeah, I'm fucking with One Punch Man, dog,
Sure.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I didn't see that. I didn't. That's yeah. That's a good take on it. I didn't notice it like that, which I mean, it gets kind of hard to see it like that, or not to see it like that with G, who's basically the main villain. Like that's basically his whole size being like the main big bad monster. representing monsters. That is kind of his whole thing, like just putting skill
Yeah.
over status kind of thing. So yeah, yeah,
And it's and they look at it like it's no reward, but just doing the right thing, right? But
yeah,
but as you can see in the show, like some hunters got that shit all fucked up. Like, oh, you know, it's the fame, it's the moving up in ranks. You know what I mean? It's the claim the glory, and martial artists just like, man, fuck y'all. That's why in the tournament, man, like. They really on some other time, man. They really on some other shit.
yeah,
The martial artists are really on some other shit.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's what
man.
had me appreciate it more, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you giving? What you giving this episode? What
I
you
give
ranking
it
it?
a, I give it a nine. I give it a nine. 9 out of 10. Oh, yeah,
That's solid.
yeah, 9 out of 10.
That's solid.
Yeah, especially with that new insight. Yeah,
With the new what?
with that new insight, I was hoping to see.
Fair
Granted,
enough.
sadly I forgot how episode 4 went. Because did G take out Middle Bet, or were they still fighting? We're still going at it.
Oh, hold on, man.
Oh,
I think
I remember.
I think
I remember.
I think I
Never
was
mind.
still going at it, right?
Nah, I remember. His little sister came up and stopped the fight.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, new viewer alert. New viewer
How's it
alert.
going?
How
Top
you
of the morning.
doing? Top of the morning. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. um, yeah, man. So yeah. His little sister came, stepped up, and took him away. But his move and skill set was very interesting. I'm glad you brought him
Yes.
up, man. I thought that. I mean, they said One Punch Man is a little iffy, man. Like when they start building up a character to be like super strong or have like certain skill sets and stuff, you're like, does he really have it? Like, does he really got some juice with it? Metal Bat Dude did, man. I kind of like his
Yeah,
character for sure. I want to see more of that. Um, but yeah, man,
yeah,
I'm glad I'm glad you brought that dude up, man. Because I was like, okay, and then he just kept being relentless with it, and I was like, see, that's
yeah,
the kind of hero I like to see in these animes, man.
yeah. He's a dope character. Hopefully, we see him. If not the next episode, I mean, we know we're gonna see him later on in the season. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll check him
yeah.
out.
All right, man. So without further ado, this is another episode of Where's My Anime. This is episode 16. I'm your boy Jay Sama. This is my host, co-host Dap. We're bringing it to you again. If you wasn't here in the beginning, we are giving away 2 giveaways tonight. The conditions of the giveaways is that I'm thinking about the questions in my head right now. It's just going to be coming up randomly. It might be a question, or it might be, hey, whoever drops a comment on this topic, you get the giveaway. And what we're giving away, 2 pop figurines. We got Super Saiyan God Vegeta, which is a heater,
You can
uh,
never go wrong with you.
you can never go wrong with Vegeta, bro. You know how to do the Super Saiyan God one when he's in rare form. Only showed the
Yeah,
form one time facing Broly.
yep.
And then and then we got my boy here, man, Zaraki Kenpachi. You know what I mean? Another heat pack. You can never go wrong with him. And he got the eye patch on, so you ain't got to worry. He's safe. He's safe from coming out the box. You know what I'm saying? The eye patch is sealed. But yeah, man. So we got 2 giveaways tonight. For the fans that just stay rocking with us every time we come up here on live, man. Just try to do a little give back. But without further ado, man, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance Season 2, Episode 21.
Ronin Kenshin.
To
Take
all
it
the
away.
peoples out there still watching Kenshin, man. Hopefully everybody knows Kyoto Disturbance turns up. In my opinion, from
Yeah,
season 1, it is a lot of more action. It's a little bit more character development. I think season 1 had a little bit more, but that's also the intro to the characters. But as far as the action goes and the fight sequences, I think Kyoto Disturbance is a little bit better than season one. That's me personally. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this episode, man, because it was a little bit of a smile and frown. It was a little bit of a smile and frown, right? Um, so the first smile came in. The first smile came in, dude, when they was on the ship, right? And
Mhm.
what's his name? Shozi,
Chelsea?
uh,
Oh, Shishio?
Shishio, all these S's, bro. Shishio,
Yes. Yes.
bro. When Shishio got locked in, bro. Hold up, before I say that, the way he talks to his right hand man, when he be like telling him like, "Hey, that's enough of that stupid talk you be saying,"
Yeah.
bro, that joint be killing me, dog. I be like, yeah, like just tell old buddy to shut up. He was like, oh, Kenshin could have got you on that one, and he was just like, hey
Yeah.
man,
Oh,
hey, hey,
Sato? Yeah.
not too much on that stupid talk, all right. So
Yeah.
when he be telling my boy to shut up, it'd be so funny. And then, so I'm smiling at this point, right? And then I was smiling too because he started getting locked into the battle. Once Kenshin did his his hit at Mitsurugi, I was like, oh
Yeah.
okay, like he was like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like he noticed something
Yeah.
different in the air, and then it didn't happen because of the explosion of the ship, right? Uh,
Yeah.
which that that part was funny too, man. What's my man's name? Tioto.
Which one?
Tioto,
Talking about
the dude
the businessman? Hoji?
Hoji, but I'm talking about my man that does the punches, yo. He, who
Oh, Sanoke.
Sanosuke, right? So that whole little exchange going on in the whole of the shit, bro. That shit was hilarious. I don't care what anybody says, bro. That shit was hilarious, dog. The way he stopped the dynamite from exploding, he took the thorn of the roses and made himself bleed. That I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
how much was you
That's a quick
cutting
ass
yourself
second.
with rose thorns, bro? His shit was leaking over the damn dynamite. I'm like, yo, come
Yeah.
on. I'm like, hey, come on,
Yeah.
man. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So I think that whole exchange, man, was hilarious, and it wasn't typical of what I thought was gonna happen. I thought he was just gonna go down there and just fuck that shit up. So I was smiling, right? All those exchanges, I'm smiling. But here's the part I start frowning on. Ayoshi, right? And Kenshin, he stops his hit and miss Rugi. It stops because of the explosion. They never get back to it. Shishuo deems that, oh, let's just do a later date, and this is my whole fault. I underestimated you pipsqueaks. But next time I'm gonna be ready. I'm like, what? We at the end of the season, dog. This is the type of shit I hate to see. I hate to see because if what would have happened was if it would have been a battle of you know somebody somebody got hurt or somebody was unable to fight or it needed to be a continuation or
Yeah.
it was just a stage transition or allies came or something just got brought in the mix that somebody didn't account for, right? But for him to sit there and say that, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, yo, stop fucking playing in my face. Go ahead and fight, get this shit over with, and we can move on to the next season, man. Am I lying? Am I lying?
I don't know what the next season's gonna be, so it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to
I don't
say.
know
So
what the
I
next
figured it
season's
was
gonna
gonna
be either.
end this season. I figured this was gonna be the last one. I need to go look and
I
see how
figured,
many seasons the original has. Oh, my bad,
I
episodes.
figured, I figured Shisui and fucking Kenshin was at least gonna. I thought we was at least gonna get a 2 episode fight, at least, just because
Yeah,
all the tension and all the momentum, that's leading up to this shit. But it's looking
yeah.
like we can't even fucking get that, right? So I'm frowning at this point, man. Like I'm really frowning. Like, come on, man, y'all hitting us with this
Yeah.
kind of shit, huh?
3 episodes left, potentially. Yeah.
It's not enough. What K Dot say? It ain't enough.
I mean, sadly, it's gonna be like that. If there's no season after this, it's like Dama all over again. Sadly,
What you mean?
like Dama, they rushed to finish everything in the last couple episodes, knowing it was gonna be
Yeah,
the end. Yeah.
yeah. We can't have that. We can't have that, man. Come on, man.
Ah,
But other than that, man, it was an okay episode. I'm gonna give it a 7. You can go ahead and give me your take, man.
yeah, man. First, I'm gonna start off saying I love the symbolism between Hoji and the damn white roses, bruh. I can't remember exactly what he said, but I know he said like the white roses for like I want to say respect and loyalty and dedication somewhere along the lines of that. And like the roses stayed part of the story the entire time. Hoji used them to beat Sanosuke. He used them to take out the grenade, which is like again him showing like his dedication to staying faithful and loyal and being available to Shishio. And then I I don't know how to correlate that or how to catch the meaning of that, but like I want to say at the end of the episode, or at least when they cut away from the ship exploding, the Iron Maiden exploding, you see a white rose floating in the ocean. I think it might have been kind of burnt, but it was floating in the ocean too. I was like,
That's what
man,
that
it was
was.
riding. Yeah, yeah, it was white rose. Yeah,
Damn, all right. I thought that was Sanosuke's fucking. I thought it was like his shirt, his blouse, or some shit. No shit.
nah, it was the white rose, man. Like they rolled that symbolism like throughout. That shit was dope to me. And just like how you say, I did as goofy as it was, and I will say that before I dive into this, Sanosuke has enough plot armor to beat fucking Aizen. This dude's plot armor is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Sanosuke?
yes, man. I fucking hate
How
Sanosuke,
so?
man. It's
Why?
bruh,
Why? He's the brute,
bruh.
man. He's the brute, dog.
Bro, come on, man. You got this whole ship that you're using. Granted, you didn't think the enemies would get on there, but you got this whole ship, and it has the defenses or the weaknesses of a doggone what's that fucking big ass planet laser? The Death Star. The Death Star of Star Wars. You gotta hit it in the central or whatever the fuck it is. All
Yeah,
they had to do was go up and just punch that one little weak spot, and then it was over. Like,
yeah,
man,
hey, but you got to take in consideration of the day and times it is, right? Like, I mean, it was a wooden ship, dog. I mean,
nah,
obviously you just need.
it wasn't wood no more.
What?
No, the outside was wooden. That the disguise was wooden, but it was an Iron Maiden. Like it was completely made out of iron.
Yeah, I give you that. I
Yeah.
give you that. I give you that. I give you that.
Everything
Yeah, I
but
mean,
the one thing that
right.
Snowski had to punch.
Yeah, it was just one valve. It was like a little fucking Mario valve.
And it said
You
don't
can
touch and everything on it. Like it's just perfect for Snowski to look at it and be like, oh, I don't need to touch this. 2-layer punch mastery. Like, come on,
Yo,
man.
hey. Well, I'm thinking right now, the first comment of whoever can tell me what kind of blade Rurouni Kenshin uses, you can get the first pop figurine. The first person to comment what blade Rurouni Kenshin uses, you'll be the first one to get the giveaway tonight. Dap, give me a timer for 2 minutes. No, give me a timer for 50 seconds. Cause I know
One
y'all
one
like to
thousand.
Google out there.
2 1,000. 3 1,000. 4
Oh your phone. Oh your phone. It's all good, man. It's all good. I got a timer on my computer right now, man. This dude.
All right. Hey, I had to come with you with quickness, man.
Bro, hey,
Put me off guard.
hey, look. The first thing I started thinking about when you was counting down like that was playing football in the backyard, and you sitting there trying to
Mm,
wait to sack the quarterback. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
yeah,
Nah, bro, that
yeah.
was only 1,000. You gotta go back.
We get 2 yards up and we gotta try again. It's our first
Hell
down.
yeah, hell yeah. Uh, but yeah, man. To wrap this up though, as far as Kenshin, what you rating this episode?
Uh, I'll give this one a I give this one a 9 too, man. I give a 9 to it. You hit a lot of the same points I was gonna say too. Like it's it's kind of, well, for one, I hate Ayoshi. I still don't understand the character switch on that. I don't at
Oh,
all.
God,
But
bro, he's persistent at being stupid, man.
exactly,
He's
exactly.
just
Like, it doesn't make
persistent,
any sense.
stupid character.
Especially when he just said, like, I'm not. I don't care what anybody says or does, as long as you're not getting away with me fighting Kenshi. And then he has his moment, and then Shishio's like, wait, I can take us somewhere else pretty, and we'll fight there.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, yeah, okay, I'll wait. Like what? Like, bro, like what is get the fuck out of here, man. I'm tired. Shitty
Yo,
character.
I'm gonna take you to the Marriott. We can fight out there. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Uh, man, such a disappointing character, man. He's like one of the
For sure.
dopest characters in the show. Oh, he would have been one of the dopest characters in the show, at least to me
For
anyway.
sure. For
But
sure.
and I kind of didn't like how short they made the fight sequences for Kenshi and Ayoshi in that episode. I think the only time we actually legit see swords clash like nice and fluidly in the episode was right there before the explosions start going on. But then after that, Shishio breaks it up by throwing, I can't remember the quick step chick looking dude sword and stopping that, and then giving his ultimatum or his thoughts.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah,
Hey. The timer's up. The timer's up on that Rurouni Kitchen question. If you
oh
guys
damn,
are
yeah,
just
that's tough.
tuning,
Can I say my answer?
I, hey, I've been clocking it. I've been clocking it. I've
Damn
been
it.
clocking it. Yeah, you can go ahead and say the answer. I'm gonna go ahead and present the pop figurines that we're gonna be giving away tonight. We got Kenpachi Zaraki. You know what I mean? His eye patch is on, dog, so he's okay. He's okay inside the box. I would never take the eye patch off though. And then we got Super Saiyan Guy Vegeta. That's one of my favorites ever to do in an anime. Y'all can get that. That's a free giveaway too. So throughout the show, I'll be thinking of questions and different things, man, to give you guys. And if you guys answer it in a good time, uh, you can get the giveaways. Real simple, real easy. It's just gonna be random. You gotta lock in. You gotta tune in. Oh man, I didn't. You know, I haven't said my favorite line. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube tonight. So if you're tuning in from any one of those platforms, drop a comment in there. And you know, if y'all want to answer one of the questions for the giveaways, just let us know. Put it in there. Let us know what you're thinking. I'm also checking the live streams on the other platforms too, just in case any comments are not showing up here. All right, man.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Always, man. Always. I know y'all rock with us like that. But did you go ahead and give me a ranking for this past episode?
Yes. I give it a 9 out of 10, and the answer to the question for the pop was reverse blade katana.
Facts. Um, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. That's pretty fucking high, man. I'm giving this episode a 6.5. Only
Six.
because,
Damn.
bro, when you drag it out, it sucks, man. You can't do that, dog. I mean, it's crunch time. This isn't like middle of the season, or even like the last quarter of the season. This is
Mhm.
literally the end of the season. This is not the time to be a little bit of action. Oh, let's go somewhere else and fight. Because now I don't even have faith that we're actually going to get to the location of the next fight in the next episode. But Kenshin pacing has never been like that. So I'm not even confident that will happen. And if I'm not confident that will happen, what the fuck are we doing here at the end of the season and I can't get the boss fight?
Hey, I will say though, man. I'm glad you brought us some extra because I forgot about that. Because remember, the 10 swordsmen, they just left from watching the city burn down. They're like, "Hey, our mission's done. You know, it's starting to catch on fire." But we don't even know if this was like the main mission. Like, let's see what's going on. Like, what is this operation really about? I feel like that's going to be a showdown between the 10 swordsmen and Shishio, potentially, potentially. Now, I think that'd be pretty fucking dope.
I don't think so.
Nah, you don't think so? You
I
think they're
want
just
to see
gonna just
Kenshin.
ride
I
with what
want
he
to see
says?
Kenshin
And
and Shishio. Shishio.
I mean, like
That's what
that's
I
the
want
part
to
I'm not
see.
understanding, man. Because like I can't see Kenshin. Like at first, I thought Kenshin was going to have to be the one to take out the Ten Swordsman, but he hasn't even faced one of them yet, if I'm not mistaken.
He don't need to. He don't need to. Hey, all he has to do is take down the head of the snake. I mean, they're all organized right now under Shishio, so
Yeah,
he don't need to. You know what I mean? Take down the head of the snake. It's a wrap, man. Shout out Kenshin.
I guess. I guess. I feel like it's still. I feel like now it still caused like a power ripple, like with Shishio being on. Hey, who's going to fill in this space of being the strongest, whatever Shishio claims. Oh, by Tosai. Like, is Kenshi going to be the strongest by Tosai, or is one of the seven swordsmen going to be strong? But I feel like it still creates that power void that one of the 10 swordsmen will try to fill. Like the blind. Yo, why did the blind dude every time he talks to somebody lift up his blindfold like he's going to be able to see him? Like when he was
Nah,
talking
that's
to Angie,
yeah,
he's like, "Why are you destroying? Why you stop me from doing my piece?" It's like,
yeah, yeah. That's that blind dude energy, bro. That's that blind dude aura, man. In animes, dog. Like, hey, bro, let me take a look into my eyes.
man,
I mean, that's how they do, man. Uh, but yeah, we'll see. Hey, look, man. Honestly, I don't see none of the 10 swords being able to fuck with Kenshin. So maybe the blind dude, maybe. But other than that, nah.
I mean, we haven't seen their powers yet. I mean, like the dude with the black robe and the like, I don't know what those talismans
Motherfucker
or
who was
whatever
flying
those.
over he was flying over the houses.
Yeah, like a fucking demon and shit. I'm like, what is that? That's the one thing I kind of don't like about Rurouni Kenshin. Like, they never like explain like these weird outside of just being regular human people coming out of nowhere doing profound shit. Because like we never even seen like magic or nothing. It's like it would to me it would have made sense if at least if magic existed. So they'd be like, yeah, he got magically possessed or enhanced, and he can do this. Like, but it's just like weird people doing weird shit in the normal world.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
But
fact. I get that.
uh,
Um, so that you giving it a 9 out of 10. I give it a 6.5. Um, we'll see this next episode, man. Maybe it'll change my mind, but
yep.
this is literally the end of the season, and we got to get some action going. And don't give me no bullshit at the end. And I gotta see Shishio or Shisui and Roroni fight, or not Roroni, but Kenshin fight next season and not this season. It'll be a total utter disappointment if that shit happens. A
24 episodes,
disappointment.
just straight up Shishio and Kishi fighting. 24 episodes straight.
Nah. And nobody got time to watch all that shit, bro. Like, I don't need them fighting every episode. But
Oh
damn,
man.
for a season finale, at least give me a three fight, a three piece. But here's the thing: it doesn't have to be a 3 piece where all you see is Kenshin and Shishuo just fighting for the whole 3 episodes. Because you got the 10 swordsmen, um, you got Sanosuke,
Mhm.
you got the
Nah.
Obi Wan Bond clan. So I mean, you got other characters that can be fighting along too as you pull off the 3 episode season ender of the fight scenes, right? So it doesn't just have to be
Yeah.
one on one. Will they do it? I don't fucking know. But moving on. This is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 16. I'm your boy Jay Salma. This is my boy Dab. We reviewed One Punch Man season 2, episode 5 already. We just got done reviewing Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance season 2, episode 21. Moving on, man, to one of Dad's favorite animes out right now. It is the Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World, episode 8. That's the episode we're going to be reviewing tonight. Dap is really feeling this anime, man. It was one of the things that he highly recommended to put on the list to start reviewing. They
Mm-mm.
drop new episodes every week.
Mm-mm.
I said, you know what?
Mm-mm. Don't put
I'll give
lies
it
in my
a
mouth like that, bro.
I said, you know what? I'll give it a fucking try, man. And we put it on the show. We're in episode 8 now. Tell me how you feeling about a Red Ranger Becomes an Adventure in Another World.
We're on episode 8. I still wouldn't recommend this shit. I'm trying to even remember what happened in this episode. To be honest with you, fuck. I don't even. Oh yeah. It was fucking backstory on. I guess it was. I guess it made some background story to Togo. Not so much into like where he came from, but like where that Black War shit came from when he was fighting. Was it Abu Dhabi? When he when he was fighting Abu Dhabi, he had like that Black War shit. Remember
Okay.
that?
Yeah, but it
So
seems
I
like everybody. It seems like everybody who has the Manacees got like that black aura.
you think so? I mean, maybe I
Hmm?
haven't been paying attention like that, but I guess at least to me, when whoever made Togo's friend turn into the pianoless Rangers or whatever the fuck that was, that shit was pretty dope, honestly. But
What the bomb breaker? The bomb breaker villain was pretty
oh yeah,
dope.
that's what his name was, Bond Killer. Yeah, the Bond
The
Killer.
Bond killer was pretty dope. Come on, man.
But it took well, again. I had to watch it like two, three-ish times because I had to catch a screenshot of it or something to use for the thumbnail. So like I'm keep looking at it, I'm like, you know what? The design is it's actually not that bad. Like it's actually pretty fucking dope.
I mean, the design is
Like,
not bad, but the fucking
yeah.
name and the character itself. I
I
mean,
mean,
it
it's
like
fitting for what they
yes,
do.
it is. It is. It goes into the Red Ranger and team all about the bonds that they create. I get it,
Yeah.
but it's just so fucking cheesy, dog. It's just so cheesy. I don't
Yeah.
need a lot of cheese in my anime at this point, so it's just too cheesy at times,
I mean, I'm probably I don't know if it's considered X-ray, but that's all this anime's been about: cheese and tits. Like so far, just
man.
that's what it's been about.
Chill, man. Chill. It's been a lot. It's been different art styles in it for sure. Shout
Yes,
out JP, man. This is probably one of JP's favorite all time animes that he will ever watch. but
but yeah, it's there, man. It's there. But
uh,
I mean, other than that, man, I feel like that's really all you got out of it. It was just some background story to what his dark horror shit that he was able to pull out when he was fighting Abu Dhabi. And then I'm guessing we probably gonna see Bond Killer in some other episodes. Oh yeah, because I don't remember the dude's name, the cricket looking dude that gave Togo's friends the power, or Togo friends the power. Like he was saying that he was pulling out from different dimensions too, kind of like how Togo just got pulled from his dimension to another. So I wonder if he's able to like tap into different dimensions, and he also has kind of a I don't know if I say a play, but maybe he has like some kind of tie to like how some other Rangers got pulled into like the world that Togo's in, or Rangers getting pulled into any other dimension and being stuck there and having to be an adventurer in another world. So I mean, it definitely has some aspects to the story, but I'm still not here for it.
hey, I got a giveaway question alert. This is a super, in my opinion, this is a super easy one. All right. In honor of talking about the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Whoever can put in the chat first, comment first. what was the only Ranger to use a flute-like weapon?
Hey, you got nothing.
Who
Hey, you
was the
got nothing.
only Ranger to use a flute-like weapon? And he used it on several occasions. And he
Not in
did
this
something.
anime.
Not in this anime, of course. Now,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. In
yeah.
the I don't even know if I can say original at this point. In the Power
Nah,
Ranger
not original.
show, that's why I said he can't say original. Original to me.
Yeah.
But the Power Ranger show that
That's
aired in the United States when in the '90s, early '90s, mid '90s, whatever it was. Who was the only Power Ranger to have a flute-like weapon? And he used this weapon quite frequently.
the dopest
Pretty
ranger
easy,
to
man.
ever exist. And the timer starts now. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Say yeah, man. Pretty easy question tonight. But yeah, man, because actually watching this, man, like I was like, damn. I was like, looking back at the original Power Ranger show, that shit is way better than what we're getting in this anime, dog.
Oh,
I,
facts, facts.
I mean, OG, man, like OG, and
Yeah.
it's not even it. I don't know, man. It has a playful tone,
Hmm.
which is fine, right? But even in the midst of things going wrong, they somehow still have a way to have a playful ass tone in it.
Yeah.
And this show reminds me of what you used to say all the time. I feel like when the shit really hits the fan in this show, the power of bonds, power of friendship is gonna
Yeah.
conquer everything. And I feel like I can already anticipate the disappointment I'm gonna have watching the ending. Like I just feel it already. Like I just feel it already.
It's
Because
happened so many times already.
it's nothing wrong with the power of friendship as long as it's just executed in a good way. Right? Like if you execute the power of friendship in a good way, you're good. A la Bleach, right? It's always about the power of friendship with Ichigo and the boys, you know what I mean? With Chad or Hime, you know? So
I mean,
when
there's
you
a
when
lot
you
more than that. That's shitty plot set up too, but yeah, I guess
nah,
it's a
chill,
good
bro.
example you can
Nah,
use.
no, 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 chill. We will have no Bleach slander tonight. All right. Nah, but when you actually execute it in a good way, it's nothing wrong with the power of friendship. However, when it's blasting in your face every episode, you know what I mean, and you don't, they say it out loud, and
Yeah.
then they shove it down your face every episode. It's like, damn, man, can we actually see the bonds that they actually create genuinely without having him to say, "This is the power. This is the power of bonds." You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get that without them just steadily just cranking it in our fucking face? Um, but I mean, that's just my opinion, man.
I mean, yeah, it's a valid one. I guess that's probably like the only thing that kind of puts it in that safe space. Like we already know we're getting force fed bonds or power of friendship so much. So it's nothing to really kind of frown at if we keep seeing it because they already been constantly doing it. So in a way, it's just really being tired of just the repetitiveness of it, not just so much of the surprise of where the fuck did that come from? Like, well, why? Like,
Yeah,
it's we already been seeing it. It's just been shown so much, but at least it's been shown in different
once
ways. Like he's shown how there can be different bonds and not just the power of friendship. So yeah,
I guess, bro.
between him and
I guess.
Logi, whatever, when they were fighting that priest or whatever. I can't remember. I definitely
Yeah,
don't remember his name. But they didn't. They're not friends. So I forgot what they called that bond. But that was a moment.
are they not friends?
I mean, of course, Tojo considers Logi a friend. If that's
Are
all
they
it takes
not
to create a
friends?
bond, is it like in
Yeah,
damn what's the word I'm looking for? Um, damn what's that word I'm looking for? Do I not
like
have?
for
Does both people not have to have the same feelings to make it a bond? Does only one person have to have a bond or feel like they have a bond with somebody to be considered a bond?
you mean like like does it have to go both ways, right? Like you have to
Yeah,
I just said the word and I
give
just
consent.
forgot it.
There you go. Give consent to have a bond.
Consent.
You have to show or give
No.
consent to
All
have
right,
a
bro, you
bond.
getting in the weeds. We're getting in the weeds. But nah. Yeah, hey, that's his boy, man. And I think on that one episode they did have a bond. It was because of an agreement to protect their friends, right? Like that was
Yeah.
the bond. Um, but moving on, man. Moving on off the Red Range. And again, nobody got the question right. I still got two giveaways tonight. I'm giving away. Look, listen. I'm giving away two giveaways tonight. Whether y'all like it or not, it's gonna happen. It's
If
gonna
y'all
happen.
don't get it, I
I
will.
got I got Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I got Zaraki Kenpachi right now. Two pop figurines. They're not gonna be in my house. All right. They're leaving. They're leaving. So as we go on tonight, I'll be asking random questions. Hey, Dap, you know what? Maybe my question is a little bit too off the wall. If you think of any, just go ahead, stop me, let me know, say it. We'll wait for the comments. You know, hey, yo, if y'all think they're down, look, they're right here. They're right here. I got them right here. It's
That's
real, baby.
AI. That's not real. Don't
It's
believe it,
real,
people.
baby. Hey, look, I don't have to go order it and then send it to you. They right here, baby.
It's the deep fake.
I got them right there, man. So for those of y'all tuning in, and I'm also checking the other platforms too. We're live on X, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Drop a comment, like and subscribe and follow. But all you gotta do is just answer the question, and y'all can have the free giveaways. That's what I'm saying. Black Love by Design. They leaving the warehouse tonight. They will no longer be here, so they're gonna get gone. They're gonna be given
Oh,
away.
I'm sorry, Black Love by Design. Laugh emoji is not the ranger that used the folk weapon, the fluke weapon. And
Yeah. What is the laughing emoji? That is the wrong answer. uh, but we're about to get into, man. We're about to get into the next anime of the night. Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9. Let me just start off by saying this. Was this the heater pack from Episode 8? No, it was not. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the Red Gate anymore. He's not dueling against a Demon Monarch. It's just not happening. Solo Leveling has been consistent in how the momentum goes up, comes down, shoots right back fucking up, and goes down. Alright? This is another perfect example of it. But in this episode, though, this is not filler. This is not a filler alert. This isn't the shit Dama was giving us in between great action sequences. This was
I'm a
something that if you're a Solo Leveling fan, you was anticipating this very moment. How would Jinwoo react, and what would be the circumstances for him giving his mom the elixir of life? Right? But I'm sorry right there because did you go first last time, or I'm going first this time?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
Fuck it, I'll go back in.
Go for it.
Look, man. I think it was a beautiful episode. I loved how we got to see him just fucking cry his heart out because he gave his mom the elixir of life, and he was able to do that for her. Because you remember, he always had a promise. He had the promise, right? And then he just fulfilled that promise, man. You know,
Yeah.
literally brought her up out of an internal sleep. She was in an internal coma. She wasn't coming back. Modern medicine could do nothing for her. We seen this man put his family on his back, go out there as an E-rank hunter, right? Damn near died in a dungeon. All to do what?
He died.
He did something, but he did all that just to do what? Yo, I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna take care of my family. My dad gone. My mama asleep. I gotta make it, right? And then all that led up into the moment of which we saw in episode 9. And I think it was flawless execution. I enjoyed the episode. I also enjoyed how when his mom came home, the house is dirty. She was like, ooh, you know, he was like, damn. Jin told his sister, like, I'll let you stay here for 2 weeks, and this how the house look when I get back. Damn, shawty. You know? So I like that whole little family, dynamic they had going on. And then she was like, hey, you seen your daddy? He was like, no, I ain't seen dad. You know, so now we're about to foreshadowing. Now we're about to get some of those plot hole fixes about his dad. That really is my only knock about season 2. Like, you definitely should have showed me that fight against Don Wong and Jinwoo's dad. Like, that was a travesty. You never showed that. But all was forgiven because guess what? This motherfucker started whipping ass in dungeons, and I forgot all about it. I forgot about it. That's how you do it, though. That's how you do it. Other animes take notes. Solo Leveling is taking over. And then we got to see him. Hey, go watch Where's My Anime episode 15 because I talk about this shit, and I told y'all, I said, yo, Jinwoo is gonna arise that fucking dragon, dog. I called this shit. And hold on, just so we clear, we do not read the mangas or manhwas, all right? I want everybody to know that out there.
Ignorance.
This is pure ignorance, pure speculation. So when all we do is we watch anime, we watch it, we review it, we talk about it, we give our opinions. So when I watched that episode, episode 8 or whatever, right? I watched that episode. In my mind, I couldn't stop thinking about seeing Jinwoo flying to fucking Juju Island on a fucking dragon. I couldn't get it out of my mind, man, because I said, you know what? I know he's gonna get that dragon, dog. It's a good form of transportation. And that shit is dope. You see how dope the Demon Monarch was when he went to the gate on the 100th floor? Like, that shit was dope. Like, he came out the sky with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, man. Now Jinwoo got that shit, man. Like, come on, man. You know what kind of time he gonna be on, bro. And you know he gonna be like I'm guessing. This is my guess. I'm guessing they're not gonna fly a plane to Juju Island. They'll probably have to go travel on boat. You know what I mean? Oh, just because of the threat of the ants. That's what I'm guessing, right? You might not have a safe landing spot when you get over there, or maybe they can create one. You know, about 100. I don't know, but however they're gonna get there, I know how Jinwoo's gonna get there. On a fucking dragon. That shit was dope, man. And then he got his new power where he can switch in positions of his shadows. I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that makes shit a lot easier and cooler. When you're talking about in the heat of a battle, it's basically like you got like a little ace up your sleeve now, right? So, if you fighting the enemy or whatever, and he think he about to attack a regular shadow, could possibly be you. Or if you need to hurry up and quickly evade, you can get up out of there and you know,
shadow clone jutsu
to somebody else quickly.
Yeah.
But it's a cooldown on it. He can't do it infinite times. But shit, that's a pretty dope power, man. Shout out Jinwoo. Yeah. Jin effing Woo. So yeah, man, I thoroughly enjoy Solo Leveling. Every episode isn't a heat pack, but I feel like even on the episodes where it's not all the action, we're still learning shit, and we're still seeing character development. And for this anime to only be 12, 13 episodes long each season, they do a good job of not going through bullshit to get to cool shit, right? They do a good job of not giving you a bunch of fluff before they give you the heat pack. And I like it. Other animes, take note.
Please.
Well, yeah, man, go ahead, man. That's my little Solo Leveling rant. You can go, man.
I'm gonna start off right before I even forget that thought. As soon as you saw like the way Jinwoo moves, like it's hard to predict what he's gonna be able to do or what he will do. But like, I was just thinking, bro, like he got I forgot what he named the Wyvern, but he got a Wyvern up in the sky and have Tusk on the sky, and he got Tusk out there doing like aerial strikes because he's just doing like different summoning spells, just wiping out the battlefield.
Fire!
And it's so much potential and routes they can go about it. We know that they're gonna try to do it because they've already done it so many times in different ways. It's immaculate. This is immaculate animation show. Mao.
Fire, dog. It's fire.
It is. There really ain't really much that you said that I say different. Like I love seeing the family dynamic. It was dope seeing the emotion pour out of Jinwoo to see the weight lifted off his shoulders, knowing that he got his mom back. he got the family back together. All that's left is his dad. So now we got to figure out this dad thing. His mom dropping the foreshadowing. As soon as she come in the house,
Yeah,
get a come in the house and grab a picture of the family. Like, have you seen your dad in a while? It's been a minute. Like, boom. Now I got to figure out what's going on with dad. Uh, I highly doubt that they won't go back to show how that fight went down between his dad and Don Juan, just like how they
imagine.
did. I, they have to, man. Cause I feel like hopefully they use like I would love if they use that last episode, like even if it's in the heat of the battle on Juju Island. I would love it if they went back to uh, Jinwoo's dad and when he was fighting Don Juan, and then what he did like after that, like whatever gate he ended up making, or if he just went and found the gate, like what he was doing to go find his wife or his son in that process. I would love that as the ending of the season. I think that'd be pretty mellow way to do it, unless he just pops up out of nowhere on Juju Island saying hi son or something like that. But I don't think he'll know it's a son. So more than likely it's gonna be a fight between Jinwoo and him before somebody says Jinwoo's name, like after you guys knocked the fuck out or something. And then, oh, that's my son. Oh, damn. And then, like snatch him up or something and take him off somewhere to go talk. Like, man, I can't wait to see. We only got 3 episodes left, man. Then we gotta wait again, man. Oh, you can't hear me? Nah, hear me now? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Well, I guess we're having technical difficulties right now. Of course, we're having technical difficulties. Hold on, let's see, let's see. You hear me now? Hey, for the people in the chat, let us know who you can hear. But I mean, guess in the meantime, while Jason was doing that, yeah, I'm hoping that we get a good episode ending. Okay, okay, I thought so. So I can still hear the background music. Thank you, Black Love, by the time. Well, let me throw that up there so Jason can see too. Always trying to put it on the black person. God damn it, Jason. But while Jay Palmer gets himself situated, like I still got a lot more to talk about when it comes to solo leveling, especially with the collaboration that's about to go on next. Because if they try to play along with having the collaboration with the collaboration they're about to do with S Frontier, it would be neat. Like if they have one of the gates go into S Frontier's world, and then it'd be kind of like a side quest, if you will. Like it doesn't interrupt the story that we're already getting out of solo leveling, and enjoy we still get to enjoy a good story from the collaboration of S Frontier and Solo Leveling, which will hopefully also still further uh, develop the story of Solo Leveling. If he can take some of the equipment that or techniques, uh, maybe he gets a new shadow or something. One of those two. Oh, my bad, new shadow. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it'd be a new shadow. Maybe he gets a new shadow and incorporates that into his army. Starts using that in the next season. I think that'd be dope. I think it'll be dope. But I'm gonna have to catch up on S Frontier and see how that plays out. And then I need to see when it releases. I'm not sure when it releases, or if they even drop the release date for the collaboration of Solo Leveling and S Frontier. Definitely looking forward to that. And damn, Jason was still having audio problems. Man, man, man. He tried to blame that shit on me. Can y'all believe this dude? But I believe Jason gave the episode a 9 out of 10. Um, I will give it. Uh, I want to say nine. I feel like I can give it a 10 out of 10. Like it did need action, the story development and progression was great. And we know the next episode is about to go down because they was fighting and they about to do I guess you say like a mock battle or a tournament in that dojo between the Japan hunters and the South Korean hunters. And yes, it can do no wrong. And we still can't hear this dude. Everybody boo Jason. No, I'll play, don't do that. It's all good. But yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that tournament or dojo match that's gonna be between Korea and South Korea. I mean, my bad, Japan and South Korea. That's gonna be dope too. Which I'm kind of confused on how that's gonna play out. I'm guessing they can't do too much because the reason why they're all gathered there is because they're trying to go to Juju Island to take out the threat. Can't take out the threat if all your people worn out. So they only gonna be able to do so much. So let's see how it play out. Then we're gonna see new techniques too from hunters. Because I think it won't be the first time, but it will be the first time we get exposed to watching different hunters use different techniques all at the same time. Since it's gonna be an all out battle for was it 4-on-4? I think it was 4-on-4 battle. That'll be dope too. But yeah, I think with that, did I hear something in
Yeah,
the background? There you go,
yeah,
there you go, there you go.
yeah,
He did
yeah.
it.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I had to call the IT professionals out here, man. Come straighten me out. What's good?
Shout
Hey,
out
man.
Starlink.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to get canceled, bro. I ain't trying to get canceled. Well, either. Oh man. Um. Hey man. Hey. Thanks for holding the show down, bro. Uh.
Hey, that's what I do, man. That's a co-host thing, man. I got to do something. But
I
I
mean,
was trying to
yeah.
remember.
I heard you yapping over there. Hopefully, it was about bleach. Hey,
Most definitely not. Most definitely not. Don't watch it. Don't drink it. That's all you need to know about bleach.
bro. Hey, if that would have been me, man, I would have went into like a whole bleach segment. Like, all right, let me tell you why Zaraki Kapachi is a good character.
I would have been sitting right here shaking my phone and watching the viewers go down. Oh, stop! Stop!
Yeah, man. I'm bad. Fuck. Oh, yeah, man. Where'd you leave off at?
Well, I'm still talking about solo leveling. I was about to get a rating, and I forgot all about the was it 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 tournament they was gonna have with Japan versus South Korea's hunters, S hunters. I forgot all about
Yeah,
that. So I feel like that's gonna be dope because that'll be the first time we see that many hunters use different hunter abilities like all at the same time like that. So we should get some pretty good action. But then I was trying to figure out how that was gonna work because they're all there to go to Juju Island, so they can't be
yeah,
going all out, tiring themselves out or wearing each other out before they actually go do what they came there to do. So
yeah. I'm
it'd be interesting to see
definitely,
that play out.
I'm definitely excited to see the action that happens on Juju Island. I forgot about the little skirmish that's about to happen right now inside the training
Yeah,
facility. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck because Jin Woo is just up there standing up. And the only reason why I don't is here's the reason. Like because again, everybody who's tuning in and listening, we don't read the mangas or the manhwas. This is just purely based off of speculation and there's so what we know about that animated series, right? So
yep,
we already know that the Japan hunters got the largest amount of S hunters, right? We know they're strong. We know they're formidable. Um, they're really not going to showcase their powers anyway because one, I feel like it's going to I mean, they have a
So you like
reputation,
go
right?
all out?
No, not even go all out, but they already have a reputation. I'm not saying they're not going to try to win, which they probably are. But what I'm saying is that you know that's not that that's not really what I like. That's not really what I'm compelled to, right? Because I think that it's going to create a conflict on Juju Island. Because if you remember, you got two countries teaming up to take out a common threat, right?
Yeah.
Now, the strongest
Oh,
team,
damn.
the strongest team per se, what are they supposed to do? They're playing a game of nutrition when it comes to drawing out all the ants, right? They're gonna take on the waves. Now, the South Korean team is supposed to attack the big bad, right? Like they don't have the most amount of S hunters, but evidently they feel like they can be good on the execution. Now, here's the thing: if it was me, I think I would have done it the other way around. Because when you do it the way that they're suggesting, uh, it's going to be more casualties, right? Because if you
Not
take your
necessarily.
strongest, if you take your strongest and have them on the perimeter, right, drawing out the ants, but then you take your weakest ones and you say, "Hey, go get at the king or go get at the big boss," it's going to take them longer to defeat it, right?
I mean, to it makes more sense to me. It makes sense because then you're taking some group of people that's already is going to be capable of fighting the ants. That's not going to have a problem with taking out multiple waves because we don't know how many ants are. They don't know how many ants are going to be out there. Unlike the king or the queen ants, we know there's only
Yeah,
one,
yeah. This is
presumably.
this is worst case scenario. This is worst case scenario. It's going to be waving ants coming, right? I don't need my strongest fighters out there on the perimeter. I would rather want them to get this thing over with. Let's just say it's a hive mind. You take out the king or queen, it's done. It's over with. I want my strongest. I want my strongest combat team to go in there in a swoop of an eye and go take out the head of the snake per se. But
But I
anyway,
mean,
what I'm saying is the way they have been constructed. I think it's going to create a conflict. I think it's going to create casualties, and I don't think that the Japanese hunters and the Korean hunters are going to be buddy buddy after this shit. I think it's going to create a conflict where it's going to be some issues. It might even come where we might see some battles take place because of it. Again, we don't read the anime or manga, but these are just my predictions. So you know, that's why I'm like, I'm really not interested to see them like spar. I'm not interested to see them no spar right now in the training facility. I want to see how they get down on Juju Island and actually see if they have what it takes to actually complete the mission. Because I don't think the Korean hunters have what it takes. Now, keep in mind, my boy Jin Woo, he's flying in on a dragon. He's coming in there with a fucking army that he has in his fucking shadow, and it's gonna be destruction, right? That's Jin Woo though.
mm,
So,
man,
so the thing about it is, I just feel like there's gonna be, it's not gonna be straightforward. It's not. And I hope we see some of that before season 2 ends in a little bit, in a few weeks.
yeah. I mean, also, man, got to talk about that too. The one American guy they talking about that's like crazy, super strong, who popped up out of nowhere. That's I don't remember if they said he went to Jeju Island or if he popped up in South Korea. I can't remember where they said he popped up at, but they was like, hey, he's moving, and he didn't even get consent on if he was
Yeah,
supposed to pop up here or not. So we got that
he's
too.
in South
We
Korea.
got that too. South
He's in
Korea,
South
yeah,
Korea. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, we don't know what his motivation is. I mean,
nope,
maybe he just wants to go to Jeju Island, but they said the man rivals a whole nation's military. I
yeah.
mean, AKA Jim Woo Jr. I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, we
Um,
never know, man. He might come through and clear our gym. Like hopefully we got. Granted, solo level's been doing phenomenal, but I think we are kind of overdue for a moment where Jinwoo literally gets his ass beat and has to duck tail. We kind of overdue on that, so I am looking for that moment to see how that's gonna play out.
I mean, bro, we just saw Jim Woo get his ass beat.
That doesn't count. He won. I mean, like he literally gets his ass beat. He's knocked out, KO. Maybe Igorous throws him at one of the shadow things, and he like subconsciously uses it to transport to another spot where he has another shadow and he has to regroup. I'm talking about like that. Like this
You talking
shit
about just
has levels,
you talking
threats.
about just under defeat?
Yes, actual utter defeat. Like getting
Like
kicked in the
who?
arm by Android 18, your name is Vegeta. Like straight up defeat.
Hey, not too much of my boy. But yeah, I get you. I get you. Nah, that makes sense. Nah, that makes sense. Not too much of my boy though. Yeah, nah, that makes sense though, man. What are you giving this episode, man? What you bringing this episode?
I was trying to figure it out, man. And then cause I was about to say 9 as well. And I was thinking I probably could have went 10. And then I started thinking about like the tournament and all that stuff to expect in the next episode. I'll do 9.5 since I'm in that middle ground. So I'll do 9.5 for that episode.
Fair enough. I'm giving it a straight 10.
Okay.
Giving it a straight 10. 5 plus 5, man. 10. All day, every day. 10, dog.
Not wrong with that.
If you're just tuning in or if you've been rocking with us all night long, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 16. I'm your boy Jay Simon, this is my boy Dap. Tonight, we've been talking about One Punch Man, Rurouni Kenshin, Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world, and we just covered solo leveling. Tonight, we have 2 giveaways tonight, where we'll be giving away. Oh man, it went off the screen, but I'm gonna just show it. We got Kampachi Zeraki from Bleach. We got pop figurines, and we got Super Saiyan God Vegeta that's available. The conditions of receiving the giveaways is you just gotta answer the question. It's a random question. I had 2 tonight, and nobody answered it correctly, or nobody attempted to answer. These must go. These will be gone today. And I think the next question is gonna come from that. So
Yep.
just
I
keep that in
got you. I
mind.
got you.
Keep that in mind. Rock out with us, man. We're giving it away. Just send us your information. We'll mail it off to you. All right, moving on. Another
Wait, hold
anime,
on.
man.
Before you move on, I do want to give a moment for the viewers that stuck around during that technical difficulty. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. Go ahead. I just had to get that off.
Yeah, somehow you started talking bad about Bleach, and then my mic got muted. I don't know what the fuck that. I don't know why that happened.
That was a purification, man. I think you got some bad juju in your headphones, man. I'll help you out.
Yeah, somehow I wasn't able to retort what you were saying so bad about Bleach.
That's what happens when you speak a good word, man. When you speak a good word, man, you can't say nothing back. Like it's set in stone, man.
This dude, good work. All right, man. So without further ado, we'll be talking about Sakamoto Days season 1, episode 9. This is an anime series that's on Netflix. It's a new series, new characters and everything. This show is it's interesting, because some episodes I really like them, and then other episodes I'm okay with it. I really haven't seen a bad episode or episode I was just like, man, I don't want to see this shit. Like you know, we
Nah, we seen that. We
reviewed.
seen that.
Nah, I mean personally, I haven't. This isn't like a Dan situation where I'm just like I don't want to see none of this shit going on. So I haven't got those emotions about it. But Sakamoto Days is pretty good, man. That go ahead and give your take on episode 9.
Sakamoto Days, episode 9, picking it back up in the lab. I'm gonna start off by saying that was a dope scene between. I don't remember the doctor's names. I'm sorry, but the doctor with all the syringes and stuff poking all out in him. That was a dope scene where he ended up getting some serum injected in Toro Sakamoto and Shin to where they only attack their friends whenever they're about to go through and do an attack. So, so Sakamoto had Shin face him, close his eyes, and be in between him and the scientist and use his thoughts. She used his thoughts or use Sakamoto's thoughts to see where he was going to punch so he can dodge it and punch the scientist. That was some dope ass shit. That was fire. Muy fuego.
Yeah, man, and I feel like at first it kind of went over my head. I had to rewind that shit back to actually see what was going on because, like, I was like, "Well, why is he doing that again?" And then I saw, I was like, "Oh shit, that is dope."
Yeah,
Um,
that was cool.
I like the whole mad scientist character anyway, man. Like from the start, the way he uses like different serums and stuff like that, and the way that um like here's the thing, man. And we're gonna talk about another well, I guess it's not an anime. We're gonna talk about another show here in a little bit, but when it's not just brute strength or whatever, and it actually takes like intellect in order to get the job done. Those are the shows that I rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes like, oh, I just can't go in there and just do the biggest slash, right? Um, I, Hey man, not so much on my fucking show, bro. We're not even talking about Bleach, but nah, man. Like honestly though, like shows where hold on, time out. That's not even true, bro. Do you know how much fucking dialogue is
Don't don't
between?
don't talk about
No.
Doctor
I gotta get this
Mayuri,
out. I
Captain
fucking
Mayuri
gotta get
doesn't
this
count.
out, man. I gotta get this out, dog. Do you know how much dialogue it is in between Katniss and fucking Quincy's or Espadas or whoever the fuck else is the enemy at the time about their technical styles and their technical abilities of their bankais or their fighting styles, man. It's so much technicality in that show, bro.
And every time they
You're
fight,
kidding
they're a
me.
perfect one-on-one match, even though they did not plan or even know the other person's
Sometimes,
capabilities. But
sometimes,
talking about Sakamoto's,
sometimes,
a
because
lot of times.
nobody's a perfect match for Arisen.
That's why I
Anyway,
don't like
man.
Pickens.
Nah, man. How dare you? How dare you come at Bleach like that, man? How dare you? That's foul play. But anyway, man. Getting back to Sakamoto. Um, yeah, man. It's that whole fight sequence is dope. The way they put it together, the choreography of it. It just wasn't Sakamoto just trying to kick real hard and knocking somebody 3 buildings, right? Um,
Yeah,
I like it, man. I still think Clairvoyant. I still think he's like a mid character. Because I mean, dude, if anybody in the show gets his ass whooped, it's Clairvoyant. He gets his ass whooped the most,
he just got
the
stabbed.
most. Huh?
Oh, I ain't even think about it like that. He just got stabbed when he sat there and literally dodged what we know is one of the fastest people in the anime that we've seen so far. But he couldn't dodge a dude that was invisible at what we perceive as regular speed about to stab him. Ah, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, man. But yeah, continue, man. Like I mess with all the fight sequences that happen in episode 9.
Yeah. Sadly, I forget a little bit of the last episode, but I did like the little transaction between the two hunters, the two assassins from the order that came looking for. Again, I'm sorry, I forgot who they were looking for, but it was somebody they were looking for in the lab, and they ended up fighting again. I'm sorry, no, the reindeer. His name's the reindeer, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But I'm
Hey, don't be
hoping
sorry, man. Don't be sorry. Just be more careful.
come into sight.
But
But
yeah, man.
yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of that back and forth with Reindeer and Sakamoto. So I thought he was gone when old dude came over to him with the hammer and just did a little 180 on his head. Like, oh shit!
Yeah. Hey,
Like that's sweet.
what's my man name from Jujutsu Kaisen? Is it
Mahito?
Mahito? Yeah,
I think so.
bro.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
uncanny.
yeah.
Besides the hair, but yeah,
Reindeer has is like a poor man's Mahito. Like
yeah,
he he,
yeah.
he morphing
So
his body into different shit, but I don't know why, bro. I'm ready for the next episode. I'm ready for tomorrow to see get the new heat for sure.
yeah, most
What you
definitely.
what you giving episode 9, man? Go ahead and give it a rating.
Uh, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. I give 7.5.
7.5.
There was some dope stuff, but yeah, it still could have did better. There was some dope stuff though.
Nah,
I
chill,
will
man.
not take away from that.
I'm giving it a solid 8.5, man. Another good episode. All good fight action sequences. And then my boy, the sniper, came into the show too. This last
Yeah,
episode, you know, clairvoyant seeing the little birdie shadow go across, marked his enemy with blood. I was like, yo, that was dope. I mean, the concepts are dope, man. The bullet
they're
counts
there.
and the weapons that are fired are accurate. The reload is accurate. I like it.
Ah,
Yeah,
taking some
man.
notes out of Nikki Nice's book. I see.
Hey, if Nick would have said shit, you'd have been like, oh yeah, 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 you're right.
Hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I never
yeah,
noticed. I mean, it was a good point.
yeah. Now, but I mean, that's just what
Yeah.
I watch now. Like continually to watch the anime, but for sure. Those of
Damn,
y'all
I
who
wish I
just
thought
tuning
about that
in,
on the other episode.
what? Which one?
Damn. The gun tournament, the shooting tournament episode, that would have been a good time to see how they played out with the magazine count on there or the
Yeah,
round count, sorry. But yeah,
yeah, that's true. Those of you who's just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime. This is episode 16. I'm your boy Jay Sama. This is my boy Dap, bringing it to you again tonight. We talked about One Punch Man season 2, episode 5 tonight already. Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance season 2, episode 21. Red Ranger becomes a veteran in another world, episode 8. Solo Leveling season 2, episode 9. And now we just covered Sakamoto Days season 1, episode 9.
but hold on before you go to the next one though. I'm going to
Go
get my
ahead.
question for these pops.
Go ahead,
This is
Brad.
it's not even strictly anime. I probably should be saying this, but I'm terrified of needles. And we just had a guy on this anime, so they put needles left and right in his body. What is the phobia for needles called? That, and you can win one of these pops. Just put it in the comments. I don't even know what it's called. So
The needles.
I'm learning something. I'm gonna learn something today.
Learn something today. All right. Um. Yeah. So we just did Sakamoto Days, and now this is the last thing we're gonna be covering to wrap up the show. Invincible season 3, episode 7. Season 3. I feel like I should go get my clip notes from downstairs. It was so. This episode was so much. I was sitting there talking to somebody the other day about this. Dude, they gave us 2 fillers back to back, and then they came out. Come on, man, chill. And then they came out with episode 7. If you're gonna give me 2 fillers, you better fucking come out with episode 7 like Invincible did, man. Because this shit was a heat pack. You hear me? A heat pack. Now, were there some things in the episode that could have been better? Yes, it could have been. Was there some things that didn't make sense? Yes, there was some things that just didn't quite make sense. But I'm curious, before I go into it, I want to know what you think about it as far as some of the things that they got right, some of the things they got wrong.
Oh my gosh, where do I begin? The inconsistency and power
Invincible!
level. For one, Invincible, that like, man, like the power level in this show is so all over the fucking place, man. Like to, for
No.
example, for example, you telling me Invincible can take a hit from his dad and survive fully intact and just walk away with a purple blue eye, but some androids made by the Pentagon can pierce his body and rip him apart as long as there's like more than one and they jump his ass. Like, what? How does that even compare? That's not even a
What are you talking
comparison.
about? What are you talking about?
So, so for example, we just had other people. We had other hymns come from other different universes. They
Yeah.
were getting jumped by the androids or the cyborgs, more rather, that the Pentagon was making, and they were taking out the Invincibles. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't even make a lick of fucking sense. You have somebody that can potentially drill through a fucking planet just flying. Like that doesn't make any sense. That
I
power
mean,
scaling is fuck inconsistent.
let me
It
tell you
is
why.
so inconsistent.
Let me tell you why it makes sense.
Plot
They
armor
explained
activate.
it. They they explained it in the episode. Um, shit, what's my boy name with the glasses, man? That looks like somebody from King of the Hill.
I'm so
Uh,
about to call him Steve. Damn, why? Damn, I shouldn't even say that. 'Cause now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
anyway, the dude was talking to
Oh,
Cecil, man. The dude was talking to Cecil. He was giving him a report. He was telling them that, excuse me, the good news about this invasion is that the variants of Mark were not as strong as Mark, right?
some of it.
So,
Well,
I
that's kind of more
mean,
speculation, but yeah, there's more speculation.
no,
But
I
yeah,
mean, no. I mean, that's what the report was, right?
no,
I'm
no, because they were going off of the one that attacked the Pentagon. They was like, yo, this one that attacked the Pentagon wasn't as strong as Mark, so there's a good chance that these other ones aren't as strong as Mark too.
I thought they was talking about
But
the
yeah,
data that has been gathered around because that wasn't the only Mark who died. If you go back and look, that wasn't the only Mark. That wasn't the only Mark who died.
oh no, no, that's facts. But I'm just saying that was the one at the Pentagon that they were kind of more based off of because it got
You
fucking
don't know
killed
that.
by
You don't
fucking
know that.
crybabies.
You don't know that. That's all speculation. You know what I mean? They could have gathered.
Still shattered power level.
They could have gathered the data, but I mean, but that answers your question on to why these cyborgs were able to do that to Mark.
Nah, it doesn't. It still
If
doesn't.
if the other variants aren't as strong as that of this Earth's Mark, then they're weaker, right? And
No, because I'm going.
the whole shit still got fucked up. It wasn't like, oh, they defended it perfectly. The shit got crashed up. I mean,
That's
shit.
fact.
Dude, I'm gonna call him Doug. Doug was sitting there with his fucking half his. Oh, not at that point, but he was fucked up too.
Yeah. Nah, but like even then, like if you want to actually use well, using the actual Mark that we're watching as an example, all the shit that he's went through has not been consistent at his power level, and he's been getting his ass beat or torn apart for less, for more. Like literally, if you think about all the shit that he went through with his dad, he should have less arms, shouldn't be having no fucking eyes. Like he should be like no face, like just period. Because he got his fucking shit rocked. His dad wasn't holding back like that. He got his shit rocked. But he got hit by way weaker people and been walking around holding his abs and ribs and shit. Talking about some, oh man, I barely made it alive. Like what? Are you turning down your powers? Like what the fuck is this shit, man? It's inconsistent as fuck, bro. As far as power scaling, it's inconsistent.
Okay, so let me tell you why you're wrong again. You bring up Mark and his dad fighting a lot, right? You do realize this dude was beaten to a fucking pulp, right? Like
He wasn't being trouble.
Mark was fucked up after, bro. His dad was literally punching him while he was in the ground.
No. Brainiac got
Really?
beat to a pulp. Brainiac got beat to a pulp. That's how Mark should have looked.
Back in
He was taking
season
a good
one,
bit of hits. Like most of the hits that he got took was to the face.
back in
Mark looked
season
fine.
one, Mark was getting fucked up by his dad, dude.
He got fucked up
Go back
everybody.
and watch it.
He got so
But
many L's.
but if that's your only comparison, it's just like Superman, yo. Like Mark
I hate
holds back a
Superman.
lot. Well,
I hate Superman, so that doesn't help me out none either. Hate him. Fucking hate
bro,
Superman. Ugh. Ugh.
it's
I
because
hate OP shit like that.
you
Ugh.
hate Ichigo because he's OP. Shout out Ichigo back there. But
Ugh.
but
Oh
yeah,
no, fuck no.
yeah. You hate Ichigo because he be holding back too. But here's the thing.
Absolutely, absolutely powerless. That's a different OP that Ichigo's in. But continue on.
Nah, man. Mark be holding back. Mark is uh, he got to stop this dumb shit, man. I mean, he just has to stop this whole. I'm not gonna kill him. Like, dude, you not fucking Batman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these aren't fucking Gotham Knight villains. Like these motherfuckers are causing uh level 5 destruction on the planet. It is no I I don't want people to be mad at me because I'm about to kill Brainiac. You know what I mean? Like it is none of
I
that, man.
mean, it
Take that
was.
dude out. Even his
I mean, it
brother was
made
like, "Yo,
sense at
Mark,
that time.
bro." His
It makes
brother was
sense
like,
at that
"Mark,
time
what?"
because he's not
His brother said,
because But I mean, he's looking at his brother, and he already has basically made an alternate version of his dad's suit because he idolizes his dad. He knows what his dad would do. He's not trying to show him what he would think his dad would do. He's just trying to show him a different and better way than what he thinks his dad would do. Like it's a duality. He's not trying to be like his dad, but he's still trying to be a good role model to his brother, so he can be better than whatever he doesn't want him to be like. Which obviously would be his
No,
dad. But even then, it's
no,
still
that's
weird because he still Mark still idolizes his dad, or has it's weird, dude. It's weird.
nah, dude. Nah, dude,
It's
like
weird.
it's ass, bro. Because at the look,
It is.
this man, this man attacked the fucking globe, bro. He just didn't attack
Mhm.
where Mark lived at. The fucking globe. And Mark didn't even beat everybody. Mark didn't even beat all the variants, dog. Every fucking
No.
hero from across the galaxy had to come and save the fucking Earth. And you still playing with your food at this point, man? Get the fuck. His brother was right. Like Mark, go ahead and take that dude out, man. Why you playing with him? Have you not seen what he's done? He caused all this, and then you still like, oh, you gonna look back and then look at him like, oh, maybe you all right, and then the dude gets away. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Mark,
I mean,
you gotta be better
I
than
think
that,
that's
man.
I think that's the bigger question that really puts me at a downhill for probably like the last 3, 4 episodes of this season. How did we get to the point where I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but the Brainiac, the black guy, if you will. How the fuck he goes from I'm coming to this universe because this is the good Mark. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Mark attacks you where he's at because the Maulers are there. And the Maulers are obviously doing bad shit
Yeah,
whenever they're around somewhere. So he suspects his bad shit.
yeah. That's how
He
we got
already
to
got
that point.
told, hey, if you, huh?
That's how we got to that point. He fried his brain, dog.
But
He
it's
fried his brain.
okay. I guess when you put it like that, it makes sense because he did say like all the personalities mixed together and shit. Okay,
Yeah,
that
Mark
makes sense
fried
now.
his
I guess.
ass. Mark fried his ass.
And Mark didn't do anything. He just took off on his own accord. Because Mark didn't even make it to the machine. Because he said if they killed the Invincible, that's not the world he wanted to live in. So he took off the helmet and all the shit started blowing up and it fucked him up and killed all his variants, if you
Yeah,
will. But
yeah. According to his
okay,
perspective,
that
Mark
makes sense, man.
scrambled his fucking eggs, man.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I say that was man. I don't like it. I understand it now, but that doesn't mean I like it.
I get it, man. I get it.
And I'm getting tired of fucking Adam Eve though, man. I'm either she's gonna use her fucking powers or she's not. She has the power to what I perceive is manipulate organic matter to whatever she wants. And she just had her fucking leg snapped. And she didn't try to mend that shit. She's just like, I'm dying from a femur snap. Like this it. That's all you gotta do to take out a hero now is snap a femur and put him in a coma. Like uh I didn't like this
Hey, man.
episode, bro. I'm golly, man. I didn't like
You
this
know, like this.
episode, man. I will say though, I did like seeing the Maulers. I think the Maulers gonna come back in the couple other episodes because that same place where the Brainiac dude went, like they didn't show it too long. He was like in the front of the screen before he zoomed in on the doctors or whatever. But they were working on a Mauler, one of the Mauler brothers or Mauler twins. I forgot what they
Yeah,
call
yeah, yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
might see him. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's dope. I did like them. So hopefully they come back.
We'll see, man. Um, bro, chill, man. Hey, I knew that voice sounded familiar, but I got a drop for you. But before we get into that, go ahead and get this episode a rank, man. What you ranking this out to be?
I'm gonna go 5, bro. I'm just go 5 and just call it a day, bro. I'm going
Five?
5 and I'm calling it a day, bro.
Boy, how about to say some bad words, man? Are you serious? Episode
Yeah,
seven
I'm
is
dead
a
ass.
5 star?
Yeah, dead ass. Dead ass,
What?
bro. Like action does not change like how the ratings about to go. Like again,
You
like
really
to me, it was not consistent. It does not make sense to me. It does
so so
not make sense to me.
so you really like Daring to Dan more than you like Invincible?
Oh my gosh. Hey, at least fucking Dan to Dan's consistent on power scale and a little bit, like more than this shit. I just want to see how this story is gonna wrap around because I find it
Yeah,
like it's not a takeaway to the show, but like it's funny and ironic that they call the show Invincible, and really all we've been shown from Mark is anything but invincible. And I'm not saying that's a bad
yeah,
thing, but like it's I do like how ironic that is.
yeah. That's part of the show, man. That's part of the show.
I
And
mean,
now,
yeah, I
and
know
now,
I notice it and I like it.
and the shit that sucks about it is that we already knew he wasn't invincible physically. Now this motherfucker's not invincible fucking mentally either, and that really
Yeah,
pisses me the fuck off, man. And I know, I mean, it's a part, it's a part of character development. But hey, let me just
yeah,
drop this little nugget on you.
go for it.
Can you guess who is the voice actor for damn
But what's it? Metalhead? What is Tom Helm?
no 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 what is the species of Mark? Is that
Oh, Vulture
vulture mites? Yeah. So like at the end of the episode, uh, you know,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
clean up and that vulture mite came down. Can you guess the voice actor for that dude, bro?
Tyler Perry. In my head, I was trying to say
Like,
Taylor Swift, but I made that
bro,
word
what?
C.
Bro, a fucking a grown man. You trying to think of Taylor Swift, bro?
Hey, I
What?
mean,
What?
there's a vulture mite. Apparently, it's one of the softest species in existence. But like, I don't want to. That's the part that the ending of that episode also pissed me off. Like to think that Mark is about to stand a chance against a vulture mite just right off the bat like that. Like, fuck no. Fuck
Why
no. And
not?
then if anything, he's about to trigger because he never stood a chance against any other vulture mice. But
Why
it's
not?
also it's not gonna do nothing for his mental either because like the part I'll be kind of like scratching my head at whenever Mark's like, "Hey, I'm about to go be a hero." It's not too often he takes consideration in the damage that he's about to do, and that's the damage he's about to do or cause, and what casualties are going to come out of that damage and destruction that is about to be coming from his battles and shit. Like it's it's a weird show, bro. Maybe it's just something I'm just oversighting because it's put in my face,
You
but
are.
it's such an inconsistency. You can't sit here and be worried about life, but at the same time you throwing fucking cars at buildings and not thinking the rebel ain't about to hit somebody. Like it's pretty wild conception.
Getting back to my point, the voice actor of the Vulture fight that came to Earth, man, is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Now, do you know who Jeffrey Dean Morgan is?
You know I don't know my celebrities, bro. Or
I
any
don't,
like
I don't either, but I just felt like it was a little segue. Oh man, that's the same actor who plays Negan in The Walking Dead.
oh shit. Okay, dope, dope.
I thought that was
Damn, that's
pretty
dope. That's
fucking
crazy.
dope. I thought that
Oh
was fucking
damn, that's
pretty.
crazy. Because
Yeah,
remember,
it is.
because Mark is Glenn from Walking Dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, real shit.
yeah. That's oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Oh, oh shit. That is crazy. Man. That is
Yeah.
crazy. That whole thing, like, oh man, I would have punched somebody so hard right now. Or I'm paraphrasing. He said something to that effect. But that's super dope, man. Hey man, shout out Walking
Yeah,
Dead, man. Uh,
yeah,
thinking from Walking Dead too. Yeah, that whole little, yeah, that's even more dope, man. But here, all right, here's my thing about Invincible, man. I get it. It needs to be more character development. They're showing, Mark being vulnerable, mentally, and him, caring about, his loved ones now, and including his girlfriend and that whole little stupid ass dynamic. But I think there are, again. This is a podcast. We don't watch anime. I mean, we don't read the mangas and the mangas, right? Or the comics. In Invincible's case, this is just pure speculation and just our opinions, right? But I think they're opening the door for guess who? to come down and be that mentor for Mark, right? And that's his daddy. I think they're, swinging that door wide open for that to happen. Because I mean, who else? Who else is going to talk to Mark about what the fuck he's going through right now? Cecil tried, but Mark was like, "Thanks, but fucking no thanks." You know what I'm saying? I'm still not working with you, man. And then, like Mark's just being a little punk right now, man. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, like just being a little punk. I'm still not working with you,
I guess.
motherfucker. Half the world is just destroyed because of you, and you're sitting here like Cecil, like, "Hey man, we could really use you, man. We're still not working together." Like, man, fuck you too, Mark. That's what I would have said about Cecil. I would have been like, "Man, fuck you, man. You know what? And this shit all happened because you couldn't finish the job. You didn't stop Brainiac when you thought you did." And I had to.
That's the thing though. Like I thought he was dead. I'm like, damn. That's the part I'm not liking either. Like the further we're getting along in Invincible, like as much as they like to show him all this blood, guts, and gore shit, like it's kind of like a coin flip on if they're actually dead from the wounds or damage that they got. Cause like
You
man,
turn.
like dude, like
You're
Martian,
turning.
like super stretch, huh?
You're turning into one, man. I see it
Turning into what?
already.
A Ronkar? I'm turning into a Ronkar?
You turned into a fucking invincible hater, dog. I see it.
Oh,
I see it
I
right
hate
now.
it.
Look at you. Man. Look at you, dude. You're turning into an invincible hater.
I'm sorry, man. Like, there's lots of shit that I like out of Invincible. Like, for starters, like when in the first season when Invincible's flying around, like he's doing like backflips and shit, just like for the hell of it while he's flying. I'm like, granted, that's something small, but I was like, yo, that's dope. Like, you never really see like superheroes fly around doing acrobatics like that. Like, the closest I was getting compared to was like Spider Man, but like he's swinging along. He's not flying and like doing acrobatics and shit. So I
What the
like
hell
that
is it?
aspect. That was dope. But there's only so many aspects and little tropes here and there that I can appreciate before I already done dug to that and I got to the bottom. I'm like, damn, this shit's really made out of shit. Like, it's man, yeah, man. I wanted to love it though, man. I wanted to.
All right, man. Well, with that being said, um,
Oh,
you give it
wait,
a five.
you about to end it?
Um,
You about to?
yeah,
So I
I
wanted to
guess
bring up too, man. Like, why the fuck is multicate no duplicate? Why is duplicate made out of tissue paper? Nobody in the show falls apart so easy as all the duplicates of duplicate. They fall apart to the simplest of shit
hey man, it's
every
just part of
time.
her power, dog. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can end the show on that. Duplicate sucks.
Uh, you said what?
Duplicate sucks. Ooh, just push it over there.
All right,
What's the
guys.
next episode?
Hey, thanks everybody for joining. But before we get out of here, we are live every Friday night, approximately between the hours of 9 and 10 o'clock Central Time. Um, and we try to review the most concurrent animes coming out. Tonight we reviewed One Punch Man season 2. We reviewed Red Ranger gets lost in a or what is it? Damn, Red
Red
Ranger
Ranger
gets
becomes
lost,
an adventure in another world.
something like that. I got it. Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance, Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world. Solo Leveling, Sakamoto Days, Invincible. If there's an anime that you want us to talk about, or there's an anime you want us to follow that you want us to start watching so we can talk about it on our platform, we'll be more than willing to. Just shout us out, man. Drop a comment, hit that like button, follow, subscribe. We appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. And oh yeah,
What's up?
in next week's episode, we'll be having a giveaway again. Let me show you what we're gonna be giving away here.
Oh, I thought I got all the answers right. I thought I was getting those.
Bro, you never put nothing in the comments. All
God
right,
damn it.
those will be available. We played a little game tonight. Nobody got the answers right. unfortunately. So we'll be doing it again, and just thank everybody for coming out tonight. Dap, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, back to what I was saying earlier in the episode. For those that stuck around and hung around for those technical difficulties, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
for sure, man, for sure.
Uh, uh, Let us know what y'all think about what we were saying. Hit the comments, be like, yeah, I hear what you're saying about this, but did you know that this happened because of that, or maybe did you think
Yeah,
that this happened because just throw something maybe jog my brain. Maybe I'll turn into maybe I'll finally say invincible instead of just saying invincible because I like the show or something. Throw me a bone.
corny, corny. Hey man, y'all let Dap have it in the comments, man. When it comes to Invincible, man, for sure.
Hey, I didn't write it. If I wrote it, I would have been churching it up regardless of what happened. But I ain't
All
write the
right,
shit, so.
it's been
But
real. We appreciate you guys for coming out for sure.
yep. So the next season and the next episode. Catch y'all later.
Oh, where's my anime show?